welcome back. It's time for your August forecast. I hope you guys have been having a good month so far. So let's begin. Spirit, what are the messages for Cancer Sun, Cancer Moon, and Cancer Rising sign? Spirit, what are the messages for Cancer Sun, Cancer Moon, and Cancer Rising? I've been getting requests for Cancer, so that's why I want to get your forecast done today. I love when you guys request. It means you're paying attention. What are the messages for Cancer, Spirit? What do our dear Cancers need to know about the month of August for their forecast? What are the messages, Spirit, for Cancer Sun, Cancer Moon, and Cancer Rising? Go ahead and cut the deck now. Messages for Cancer. What are the messages, Spirit? We have the Three of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles reversed, Ace of Cups, Queen of Cups, and the Ace of Pentacles. And then got the Three of Swords reversed, Ace of Wands, Four of Pentacles reversed, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Knight of Cups. We have Temperance reversed, Two of Swords reversed, Four of Swords, Page of Pentacles reversed, and the Chariot reversed. In the beginning of August, I see that you were either in a relationship with someone or you were feeling very generous. Not only generous, but I see that you were also working to build something. You were working to build something with a team or with a group of 3 people. Those of you who are in love triangles, you also could be wanting to work something out with the 2 other people in the triangle. You were definitely, if employed, working very hard on a project. So you were working to build something, but you didn't feel like you were getting as much out of it as you were putting into it. And so you didn't feel like you were reaping the rewards of the work that you had put into this effort. Maybe, necessarily. However, I do see that you, if this is a relationship, were very much in love. Very much in love. In fact, you are overflowing with emotion. And I do see you here as the Queen of Cups, being very much in love and starting on a new journey with this person. So maybe you communicated that you weren't getting as much out of it as you wanted, and you were then able to turn things around. Because I do see you overflowing with emotion and overflowing with love. You have two aces. You have the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. So the beginning of something new in the love department, Cancer. Then in the second week of August, or in the middle of August, I do see that you were a little bit of a heartbreaker. Maybe with this love triangle, or with this relationship, you were interested in necessarily committing to this person fully. Or maybe you were, I do see that you have the Three of Swords reversed, which to me is a sign of you breaking someone else's heart. So maybe you weren't sure if you wanted to commit to this person or not. You do have the Ace of Wands, so maybe you were a little bit distracted by someone else. Maybe there was someone else in the picture that you were also interested in. And I do see you opening up quite a bit with your emotions. I do see you letting go and opening up and wanting to be more open in your relationships. For sure. And you do have the Wheel of Fortune, so I do see love coming your way. I do have the sign of the Lover. So this could be a person walking into your life that completely sweeps you off your feet. I mean, this could be the one for you. This person, he's going to be going to have a water sign or an air sign. Aquarius, he could be Aquarius. I know that's an air sign, but he's going to have water or air-like qualities to him. Very much someone who wants to fall in love and wants to bring you wants to do romantic things with you. And if this is you, Cancer, then I do see you on a romantic journey this month. I definitely see that. And I do see good things coming your way. But we have some cards here at the end of the month that are indicating to me that you're not quite over something. You haven't quite healed from something yet. And there's a need to bring your life back into balance. You are coming out of a period of indecision and like being in a stalemate situation where you just can't decide. And you feel like you just need to take a break. You need to take a break. Maybe this experience was just too intense for you. And you needed to withdraw from the world for a little bit. This is at the end of August. Something's telling me that you're just not ready. You're not ready to take that next step. Something's holding you back. Something isn't being allowed to grow or manifest. Because I have the Page of Pentacles reversed and the Chariot reversed. So I see you not really making too much progress here. And if this is a love relationship, you may just still want to be in that honeymoon stage with this person where you don't really want to fully commit to them yet. But you want to go on a romantic journey with them. You're just not sure if you want to be in a full-blown love relationship. And I do see you still healing from something. Something is but you are breaking this person's heart a little bit. you have the Ace of Wands. You have 3 aces in this reading. You have the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Cups, and the Ace of Pentacles. So something is a lot of things are starting for you creatively, in love, and in the material realm. Yeah. But I'm just trying to see here. 3 aces. That is really something else. I have a feeling that this person is, see, we have a Queen and a Knight here. The Queen goes with the King of Pentacles. I'm sorry, the Queen of Cups goes with the King of Cups as a pair, or any other king. And the Knight would go with any other, well, Knights and Queens can go together. Queens and Kings go together. But the female version of the Knight of Cups would be like a Page of Cups, or another female Cups. So someone is more mature than the other person. Someone could be more mature in this relationship. And I don't know if it's you or the other person, but I'm going to say it's you. You're the more mature one. But when it comes to the love relationship, this particular relationship or this particular event in your life, you're not really ready to commit yet, because I don't think you feel like necessarily like you're getting what you want out of the relationship. I mean, you are opening up a little bit here and things are starting to move forward, but I just see you like not quite healed from something. And you're kind of like, you aren't really ready to move on yet. I'm not sure you're ready to move forward. And in fact, I see you taking like a time out from the love situation. Maybe it was just a bit too intense for you. That's what I'm thinking. But, you know, the Page of Pentacles reversed to me speaks of someone who isn't, because they aren't taking chances, because they aren't risking anything, they aren't really growing. See how the 4 and the Page are reversed? They're not quite, they're not being allowed to grow. So you also have the Chariot reversed, so that's a major arcana card. Something, I think there's like greater forces at work here, because with the Wheel of Fortune, I think that things do want to move forward, but you've got a lot of healing to do still, and you need some more momentum. You need some more momentum. And I think that's going to come because you do have like a lot of new beginnings this month. So it might just be a lot to process for you. I mean, I do still see you wanting to hold on to what you have, but like you're not going to be allowed to just cling to things anymore. You're going to have to start to let go a little bit. I see there like being a need to let go, and I just think this is a lot for you to process this month. But you have all the ingredients for a beautiful relationship here with the 3 of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, the Queen of Cups, and the Ace of Pentacles. You could be starting on a new journey with this person for sure. But I'm just getting the sense that like you still want to play the field, and this person might really want to commit to you over the long term, but you just don't have the patience for it right now. I think you just have other things that you want to dip your hands into, and you are romantic. You do love this person, but I think you just want to like have fun right now. You're not ready for anything too serious. And maybe you're still healing from past relationships. Yeah. That's what I'm seeing, Cancer. All right, let's pull an oracle card for you. Spirit, what are the messages for Cancer Sun, Cancer Moon, and Cancer Rising? Spirit, what are the messages for Cancer Sun, Cancer Moon, and Cancer Rising? Okay, so this is the card that I pulled for you. It says vulnerability. Vulnerability. Open your heart. Allow yourself to be tender. Can you guys see that? I'm going to read you the meaning of this card. We all need and crave a sense of belonging. It is deep and primal. It is at the very core of our survival instincts. For in tribal days, if we were outcast, we were either left as food for the sharks or we became strong and wise in our hermitage. These challenges and hero journeys these challenges and hero journeys within are our keys to inner strength and a sense of belonging to the all that is. And yet, what makes us heroic and what makes us beautiful is that we can be deeply hurt as much by our communication with others as by our distance from them. At this time, you are being asked to open up, display your wounds after a time building trust, and share the vulnerabilities within. You are strong and you are a survivor, but you are fragile too. Deep, intimate connection can only be created by deeply understanding who we are, what we reject and dislike about ourselves, and bringing home and nurturing back to health that which we have forced away. This can require therapy, counseling, and deep vulnerability. The power of this vulnerability is that you break through into freedom, self-love, and attract others with your open heart. It may return from time to time. It is often a theme in our life. So, also I want to read you one more message here. It says, the mermaids sing. This is the quandary of the modern human. As far as we can see it, there is an enormous desire to avoid pain, to avoid anything that leads to emotional distress. And yet, the very thing that allows such a thing to happen is one of your greatest powers. Your vulnerability is beautiful, and we are drawn to it. And yet, so often you feel foolish and embarrassed for feeling vulnerable, and you do your best to hide your tenderness. You feel as though you will be abused simply because you are open and willing to trust, and able to love and be kind. But how attractive and appealing are these most lovely of human qualities? I've got like goosebumps all over my body, and I'm so grateful that Spirit allowed me to share with you this oracle card, because it definitely is resonating with this reading. And I feel that for some of you Cancers watching this video know exactly what I'm talking about when it comes to opening up and being vulnerable in this relationship. That it's so scary to open yourself up to someone else. But when you do that, you are going to gain so much, so much. Letting someone see how tender you are and how vulnerable you are, and still allowing this person to love you takes a lot of strength and courage, but in the long term, it's worth it, because you've actually, by risking something like that, you're going to be gaining that much more in return. And I found that love without vulnerability is like a community without trust. It's very hard to grow a community of people if there is no vulnerability, because vulnerability is like one of the main ingredients in love and loving someone. You have to be soft inside. You have to allow yourself to feel and to be tender. And in return, you know, we can't measure all of the ingredients that go into a relationship and say, well, this person gave this much more, and I feel like I'm not getting this much in return. Yes, to a certain degree, if you've been abused in the past, that can be very difficult. But allowing yourself to remain open and vulnerable in a love relationship is kind of necessary in order to grow, in ourselves, in order to be, in order to fall in love with anyone, and in order to love ourselves. So I hope that some of you are able to take some of that away from this reading, because I think Spirit is directly speaking to you with this oracle card, for sure. I'm seeing it, and I see it here, I see it here, I see it here. I see you guys wanting to open up, but being afraid to, and not sure where that's going to take you. But Spirit is here to tell you that it's okay to be vulnerable. It is, absolutely. Okay, Cancer, thank you for hanging in there with me, and thank you so much for letting me read your cards this month. And be sure to send me a private message on my channel. Go to the homepage, click About, and click Send Message. And I do private readings. I do about a 15-20 minute reading for 20 bucks. You can PayPal me, and we can get that set up, and I can do a reading for you on love, career, pretty much anything. So send me a message and like and subscribe, and thank you so much for watching. Bye.